Hello world, this is Pyromania here with a small update on my little Tesla coil. I'm sure you've all seen my previous Tesla coil videos. Well, I'm doing another presentation again. I guess like my Tesla coils have become popular. So I decided to somewhat redesign the Tesla coil, and the first big change you can see here is that the primary is now helical. Before it used to be like a flat pancake coil that got bigger and bigger, like a spiral. I decided that in my case that wouldn't be very good because it loses a lot of efficiency. It's a lot easier to tune this way. I also sanded off some of the insulation to make it easier, though I figured out clip it to the beginning, clip it to the end, it's tuned enough. Same exact secondary, and then there's the other one I've used, though this one doesn't exactly work with the setup. It can't figure out the frequency or anything. I might need smaller capacitor. Here's the trusty beer bottle capacitor, which you saw in the last video on my website. That stayed the same. Ignition coil has stayed the same. Spark gaps pretty much stayed the same. Still a screwdriver, still a nail, or any metal objects I can find. I like a screwdriver, though. It's easier to adjust with it. This is just a flashlight that's not even supposed to be there. And then same transistor with same heatsink, different rubber band though. Rubber bands break where I live because of humidity and stuff. Though the other biggest design change beside the primary is the driver circuit here. If you saw my last video, it was in this big box that looked much like this. I decided that's not very portable, so I decided let's make it smaller. So I got this little teeny breadboard that I ordered and put a few parts on it, a little switch here to turn it on and off, and the driver circuit's essentially the same. I've just got this like loopy thing here for safety reasons, so if there arises a need I can pull it. It would cut off the circuit, and then it would stop, because if I'm going to do demonstrations in public, it's probably a smart idea. And the circuit's pretty much stayed the same, value of capacitor, and well, no, actually, value of capacitor, the previous one I used was this. It's marked 104, probably can't see that. Anyways, it's marked 104. I changed it to a 0.47 farad capacitor right here, and also it's being powered off. The main driver is being powered off the 6D cell circuits, but the Tesla coil power itself is coming out through here, which is coming out of this wool wart set for like 12 volts at like 1.5 amps or something. The reason there's two power supplies is because that little chip you see here is an isolator, and that's needed to prevent the 555 from frying. So this drives the 555, which tells the photocoupler to pulse, which gives this the signal, and this takes all of its power off that 12-volt thing. And then through here, through the spark gap, through the capacitor and stuff. So yeah, let me show you a bit of it in action, and I'll probably take another video later. So I now press the little switch, which is doing nothing. Oh yes, it is. And now I have to just tune it. This is the famous screaming Tesla coil. There you can see the little discharge. Let's see that. Gives a nice, powerful output. Much bigger advanced than the last one, mainly due to this. So now if I were to put something like this here, you could see the plasma streamers going to my fingers, or if I use this, it lights up. If I put it here, I could draw arcs with my fingers. Although now, since it's more powerful, it could potentially give you RF burns. So I try not to keep my finger there for very long, because if I leave it there, I could actually feel my finger warming up. I don't think that's a good thing. Smaller bulb, like a littler plasma globe. Yeah, various, you can't exactly see that one. It turns all purple inside. Famous wireless lighting experiment. See this? It's starting to light up already. Put it even closer, brighter. If I draw arcs from it, you see it lights up very brightly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the video on the new updated Screaming Tesla coil.